Rod Blagojevich's prison life. Today, 2 attorneys visited him in prison and give us the exclusive details, including his new job, washing pots and pans. Good Sunday evening, everybody. I'm Darlene Hill. We've got exclusive new details tonight on Blagojevich's first weeks in prison, everything from what he's doing to keep busy to his hair color. Our Larry Yellen just got back from Denver and joins us now with this exclusive story. Larry?
Darlene, ever since Rod Blagojevich reported to the Englewood FCI outside Denver, it's like he vanished from the face of the earth. We've heard almost nothing about his life behind bars, but today we learned that Illinois' former governor is now washing pots and pans 6 days a week and could soon be teaching Shakespeare to other inmates.
All things considered, he looked good. His hair, he's still got a head full of hair. It's gone from black to brown, but not gray as everyone predicted. He's gone from black to brown, but he looks good.
It was just after 9 this morning when Sam Adam and Sam Adam Jr. arrived at the Englewood Federal Correctional Institution, entering through the same entrance used by Rod Blagojevich 38 days ago. The father and son legal team rode the rails to get to Denver. Sam Jr.'s son, 4-year-old Parker, came along for the ride, although he did not visit Blagojevich, who Sam Sr. views like another son.
I teared up yesterday just thinking about it. I mean, here's my son, my father, me, going out to see his second quote-unquote son. I'll have this the rest of my life.
Following their 90-minute visit with the convicted former governor, the 2 defense attorneys spoke exclusively with Fox Chicago News. Blagojevich is just 5.5 weeks into his 14-year sentence on federal corruption charges. The 2 attorneys said he is immensely popular among the other inmates, appears healthy and upbeat.
Got a nice suntan. You could see he's building himself up even more with the weightlifting. I would say he's gained a little weight, but it's all muscle. He's just in great shape, and the most important thing I could stress is his mental attitude is so great. It's just wonderful.
Blagojevich told them he's received over 1,000 letters. They're running 12-to-1 in his favor. He's got 3 cellmates. So far, no problems with any of them.
The guy that he is bunking with, he likes very, very much that they've bonded, and that, you know, everything's routine.
Every new inmate gets assigned to the kitchen for 90 days, and that's where Blagojevich is working 6 days a week.
Right now, he's doing pots and pans. He told us a funny story how this reminded him when he was on the Alaska pipeline when he was a kid washing dishes in the Alaskan pipeline. Even there, he was making $1.25 a day, and now he's making less. So he joked about that a little bit. But after the 90 days, it looks like he's been assigned to the librarian to teach.
He'll be teaching either Shakespeare or ancient Greek philosophy and mythology.
He is so well read that he's so, let's put it this way, he's so affable, you forget how educated and well-read he is. Yes, he knows a great deal about Shakespeare.
The hardest part of prison life, Blagojevich said, is missing his wife and kids. They did visit last weekend. Blagojevich was reluctant to discuss the visit. As far as any complaints about prison conditions, well, Blagojevich apparently is coping through his sense of humor.
I can tell you this, and he said we could joke. He told a joke was the best thing that he's learned here about the food is now he can really appreciate Patty's cooking. It's terrible.
This was a last-minute decision to go visit that prison for the Adams family, so to speak. They just got approval from the Bureau of Prisons on Friday morning, and they hopped on that Amtrak train Friday afternoon, went overnight, arriving in Denver the next day. Actually, yesterday they took a little time off and visited Buffalo Bill's gravesite. They said they were quite surprised to find Fox Chicago News waiting for them at the prison entrance. Darlene?
You got the scoop on that one, Larry. But let's talk a little bit about, other than the Adams family visit today, how about the Blagojevich family visit last week?
Well, they did
talk about how it went, what was said, emotions going on inside?
They said that Blagojevich made it clear that he was not interested in detailing what went on during that visit, but he did indicate that he was upset that one of his girls, the teenager, is too old in order to, for example, sit on his lap and get close to him. She's allowed only 1 hug. The younger girl, he was pleased, she could sit on his lap during the entire visit, but not that older girl. He was a little frustrated with the prison rules.
And how long are the visits with him?
Well, today they were expected to, they thought they would get in for about 3 hours today. They showed up a couple minutes after 9, but they left around 11:15 or so. So they spent about 90 minutes today, but it depends. The inmates all have a certain amount of visitation time per month, and they can use it for different people, for lawyers, for family members, and they can use it, you know, they can have visitors all weekend, but then they might not have any for the next few weeks.
Sam Adams Jr. talked about how emotional it was for him to go in and come out. Did you see some of that emotion coming from Sam? Because he is very passionate about life, passionate about his friends.
Well, he was very pleased, they said, to see that Rod Blagojevich was doing so well. I said, why was it important? I said, you've had emails, you've had phone calls with Rod Blagojevich. Why was it important for you to come here and see him face to face? And Sam Adams Sr., who considers Rod to be like a son,
because that would be hard to see.
Yeah, he said he needed to see it for himself to make sure it was true, and they were both just thrilled when they came out of that prison at how good Blagojevich looked.
All right, Larry Ellen, thank you so much. Very good job. Good night scoop tonight.